Paul, let's get after Ford. You ever heard of this company? I hear they make...
Yeah, they make cars.
Yeah, they make cars. And
Okay, what are we doing with Ford? What happened with Ford? They're up 8% today. What's
Long
the reason?
Shot, but was she single?
Huh?
Long shot. David Spicer said, but was she single?
Oh, we have no idea.
Okay. Sorry. Boone was one of the first 10 patrons. Wow, I love you. Okay, here we go. Ford Group. The ticker symbol is F.
Why do I not like car companies?
What is their market cap, Mr. Gabriel?
$47 billion.
Okay.
Sweet ass PE.
Non-existent.
Profit margin sucks.
That's why we don't like them.
Oh boy.
No more dividend. They canceled their dividend.
Oh boy.
Good start, guys.
Their dividend went from 5 to nothing, obviously, because I'm assuming their free cash flow is bad. Uh-oh, not doing well. How about revenue growth, Paul? How are we doing with Ford?
It's not changed since we went and looked at it before. Let's look at trailing 12 months. Oh boy, the revenue's down a lot. Profit's down a lot. Revenue growth is an X, because in the last 12 months they've done 130 billion, and 5 years ago they did 150 billion. So X on revenue growth.
Profit growth, pillar number 4.
Profit growth 5 years ago was 7.4 billion. They just lost 160 million dollars this year. So X there too.
Oh boy, this is all X's, baby. Shares outstanding. What are they doing with their shares? Does it matter at this point?
Probably not. A very minor check mark. It's a check mark. Oh, wait a second. Hang on a second. Let's look at their shares outstanding right now. Yeah, I think it's the exact same,
They're
actually.
staying the same.
Exact same, so check mark.
Check mark on shares.
Yes, sir.
Current assets over current liabilities, pillar number 6.
111 billion versus 175. X. Cash flow.
Ford is killing it.
Cash flow. Trailing 12 months. Wow. Trailing from 12 months, they had $16 billion in free cash flow. But 5 years ago, they had $9 billion. So that's a check mark there. Wow, they had a lot of free cash flow. That's interesting.
A couple folks are saying they're shutting down operations in Brazil where they had been there for 100 years, someone said. 100
years? They've been in Brazil? I think, has the company been around for 100 years?
That sounds like a lot. Maybe. Yeah, but regardless, 100 years is a long time.
I mean, listen, I like this. The reason I'm flying through this, guys, is I'm going to get to the nitty-gritty on Ford.
Go on.
The last 12 months, look at their free cash flow. This is incredible. It's literally $16 billion. And they're a $47 billion company. What is it?
Yes, 47.
3 times free cash flow?
So there you go. Paul, you got a random red dot on the screen by that 3X. Get rid of it there. See the bothered people? Keep going. What do you think? 3X free time. 3X.
Guys, you know I'm not a huge fan of car companies. I owned Ford earlier in the year. I made like 30 or 40% and moved on. I don't like car companies because I'm gonna get a lot of trouble here. I hate unions. I think to myself, they're just it's a they pay a custodian $150,000 a year to wipe the floors. I get it. More power to that custodian, but you cannot tell me that that's good for investors and good for costs when you have all these major costs for labor. And I feel like they're held hostage on stuff, and it's tough. I like foreign car companies. I think they do a better job of handling their labor relations and their costs.
Yeah, our virtual co-host Benjamin Rourke said that they are coming out with that EV Mustang, and the Bronco's looking so great. But
the Bronco is a sweet looking car.
So I saw a video on the Bronco. And
you don't like it though, Mo.
I don't like it.
And it's funny is they removed a lot of the Ford branding. They really want the Bronco to be like
Bronco.
Yeah, it's all Bronco. I was like, that's kind of weird, but. All right, so we're over Ford, right? Let's just get off this.
I mean, listen, the price of free cash flow is awesome.
So it's funny as you were looking at the dividend yield for that company. I looked at GM and Ford. They don't have a forward dividend. Honda and Toyota do. So that's American companies.
Uh-oh. All right, and we're done with Ford. It's a void at the moment, right, Paul?
I think there's better opportunities elsewhere.
Definitely.
So, I mean, devil's advocate here, like as a normal person, why is this stock up 8%? Is this like a hype? Is this a trade thing, Mo? What do you think? What's going on?
Yeah, I mean, look at it as people that buy these things as a whole are buying them based on the momentum going up. Whether they know it's momentum or not, it's momentum. It's hype. GM's in the news, Ford's in the news. Of course, Tesla's always in the news. So those kind of things, once they get some momentum going, once they get to the top of Yahoo Finance, Market Watch, people are going to be buying them and going with them. Whether they know what they're doing or not, they're going to be able to make some money in the short term.